How's it going, YouTube? This is Wake Run Collapse, and this morning I'm going to share some very cool information that was revealed late last night for the Japanese TCG. Now, ideally, you would already have seen this information by following Collector Viper on Twitter, as they are my wonderful source in this instance, and, to be honest, many others. So go to the description and take care of that if you haven't done so already. Then, you can come back and check out the rest of the video. I also want to thank PokeBeach for the translations on some of these cards as well. So the first thing we're going to show is the booster box artwork for X and Y 10, Awakening of Psychic Kings, which is going to be arriving in about a month's time. Definitely some nice art there. I particularly like how the base color for the box art isn't overpowering. It's just there and it's nice. A quick zoom in on the side reveals that Moltres will also be in the set, as well as Zygarde in its 10% form. Now we also got high-resolution scans of Alakazam EX and Mega Alakazam EX, which is going to help to clarify some of the stuff on the card. Alakazam EX's ability will actually allow you to place 2 damage counters on the active and 3 damage counters on one benched Pokemon when you evolve it into the Mega, so that is different from what we thought it was before. It's also got an attack that lets you place 3 damage counters on any of your opponent's Pokemon with energy cards attached. The Mega Alakazam's attack, Zen Force, does 10 damage, plus 30 extra damage for every damage counter on the defending Pokemon. So you can see how those attacks would stack throughout the little generations and as you evolve it. I can see this card being used because here's a look at the Spirit Link and De-Evolution Spray, which is going to be reprinted. So I guess you could stack this ability and either secure a knockout with the Mega, or you could use Trevenant Break to cover the field and damage counters. It seems like a lot of work to pull it off, but maybe you TCG savvy folks can figure out a way to use it. Now in our next image, we also have some X and Y 10 cards revealed. We have Grumpig, Minccino, and the first Metal-type Lucario card since Platinum. Those are all going to be in the set. Chaos Tower is going to be our new double-sided trainer card. The blue side can't be poisoned or confused, and the red side can't be asleep or paralyzed, I believe. This Lugia card that you see will also be in the set, because Lugia Break will be making an appearance as well. Lugia Break's attack does 150 damage, but you have to discard 2 energy in order to use it. Its attack from its previous evolution does 120 to EXs for 3 colorless energy, and no discard is necessary, but, still. I must have missed this Mandibuzz EX when it was previously revealed because, man, this card looks awesome. Destruction Wing does 20 damage to all your opponent's Pokemon without using weakness or resistance, and then it wipes all attached tools off of their side of the field. You can get it by buying a booster box of X and Y 10 in Japan, but if you order through AmiAmi, you won't see it added to your collection, unfortunately. We did get a clearer image of the Zygarde EX and Audino EX decks. There's also an Assault Vest promo that you can obtain as part of the Level Up campaign with the decks, but I'm not familiar with that program, so I don't know how that works. Maybe if you buy both decks at the same time, they give you the promo in the store. I'm not really sure on that one, so that's just speculation. Here's also a quick look at some of the new sleeves that will be arriving in the middle of March, and one style up in the corner at the beginning of April. Give this video a pause if you'd like a better look at those images. Looks like the Blastoise Mega Battle event is going to be a thing as well. You can snag this fancy Garchomp EX at the tournament, plus this Fighting Fury belt promo if you make it into the second round. A Garchomp EX's main attack, Hyper Beam, gotta love that name, does 100 damage and lets you flip to discard an energy attached to the defending Pokemon. Presumably a Mega Garchomp EX will also be revealed in due time. Interestingly enough, those English-exclusive EX Power 10 arts for the fully evolved Gen 1 starters are finally making their way to Japan as well. It didn't, take them long enough or anything, but it's definitely better late than never. Venusaur EX is going to be a part of a stamp campaign that runs from March until May, and Charizard EX is going to be part of a t-shirt campaign beginning in 2 weeks. One can safely assume that Blastoise EX will show up as well, probably in next month's deck release, but possibly as part of the Mega Battle tournament. Now finally, and some of the biggest news of all, The Generations expansion is coming to Japan, but maybe not in the way that you'd expect. Those 60 card decks on AmiAmi with mystery contents will actually have cards from this set, including the new EXs and Megas from Gen 1. The expansion will be 72 cards in Japan, which is a little bit less, and the cards will be randomly inserted into these decks as far as I understand. I have no information on pull rates or anything like that. I have no information on whether the Articuno or the Zapdos is going to be in this set. Maybe if I have a look at the size of each expansion and compare which cards have been pulled over, I could figure it out, but at this time I don't have that information. But I can be sure that I will be buying a 6-pack of these decks and possibly more to be able to supply to all you wonderful people. That is up on AmiAmi. So that's going to do it for today. Thanks again to Collector Viper for all the great information and for PokeBeach for all the scan information. If you've got any thoughts you'd like to share about this new news, make sure to do so in the comment section below. And hold on to your hats, guys, because believe it or not, the Stacks of Packs series is finally going to make a return to the channel, and it's going to actually become a weekly series again, and that starts later today. So, thanks for watching.